Miss, can I say it?
Yes, go on.
It's a closed curves that have a point in the center and it have the same distance of the all points.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ya Abdurrahman. Who else can tell me what the meaning of circumference? What the meaning of circumference?
Miss, can I answer?
Okay, go on, Ya Kareem.
It is curved shape. It's a closed curved shape that have a center, and all the points are the same length from the center.
All the points belong to the curve اللي هو closed curve has the same distance from the center of the circle. Thank you. What is the difference between circle and circumference? What is the difference
Miss, can I
between?
say it?
Yes, please.
A circumference is a curved curved line.
Who is
that,
talking? Ibrahim? Ibrahim is
yes.
talking? Yes, okay, go on.
That has in the center and each part the same measure.
Yes. So the circumference, it is a closed curve. It has a fixed point, and all the distance from this fixed point to the curve are constant. But the circle is what?
A circle is full. Like it's
The circumference and the and inside, yani all the points which belong to the circle and inside the inside the circle. So we studied yesterday 2 rules to calculate the circumference. Is there anyone can tell me what are the rules to calculate the circumference?
Pi multiply diameter.
So we have how many rules already? How many rules to
2.
calculate the circumference? 2 rules.
2.
To calculate the circumference, Yusuf Dahruk, tell me the first rule. Circumference equal?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please. Tell me the first rule here, Yusuf, please. To calculate the circumference.
No, I don't know.
You don't know. Thank you. Hassan, go on. Hassan?
Pi.
Tell me the rule, please.
Pi.
By. Okay, and what else? By time what?
Can I say? Miss, can I say?
Hassan. Yes, ya Rahma.
By time diameter.
Yes. By time diameter.
And the second one is by time 2 time radius.
Yes, so the second one is 2 by r, right? The second one is 2 by r. What is by, grade 7? By is what?
3.14.
No, I'm not talking about its value, my dear. I'm talking about what the meaning of by. The by represent what? El by represent what? The ratio between circumference and diameter. Okay, then the ratio between, so by the ratio between circumference and the diameter in the circle. Okay, what is the value of by, grade 7? What is the value of by?
Miss, can I say it?
I want to give someone else a chance. Thank you, ya Rahma. Where are you, Mariam? Mariam, Noura, what is by? Mariam?
Yes.
Could you please tell me what is the value of by? Gasser? Gasser? Gasser left?
Yes, Miss.
What is the value of by, ya Gasser? You can't. هنا النقيب. هنا النقيب.
3.14.
3.1400. We can say 3.1400. Okay. So the value of pi approximately 3.14. So it's 3.14 hundredth. Okay, sorry, if you want to say 3.14, so you will say 3.14 hundredth because it's apart from hundredth. But if you want to say 3 point, so you can say 3.14. What else? The value of pi. We have another one for the value of pi. Muhammad Walid. Muhammad Walid. What is the value of pi? Approximately. It could be 3.14 hundredth or
22/7.
thank you so much, or 22/7. Yes. Let me ask a question. So we said it's a 3.14 or 22/7. We have a question in our book, page 267. In our book, page, page 269. Question number 14. He said, we have at the beginning, we have three questions. Number one, we have a circle with diameter 5.9. We have a circle. Please open your book, page 269. Your book, page 269.
Yes, I opened it.
Look at the first three questions. Look at the first three questions.
Miss, can I say the first one?
Just a second, يا إبراهيم. حاضر. Hannah, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so for the first question, we have diameter equal how many?
5.9.
5.9, thank you. Second, we have a diameter, sorry, radius 56.
And the third, 35.
And the third, 35. Okay. 35. For each question, we want to calculate what? We want to calculate what, grade 7?
The circumference.
The circumference, yes. And he said that we have two different rules to calculate the circumference. If he will give us the radius, so we will use the second rule, which is circumference equal to pi r. And if he will give us the diameter, then we will use the second one, which is pi time diameter. In question number 14, he said, for which problem did you use 22/7 for pi? For which problem we can use 22/7 for pi? Because we want to solve the question without using calculator. Then for which question we will use 22/7? Yes, Ibrahim?
The 56.
56, okay. And what else?
And only 56.
Mm.
And the 35.
And 35, thank you. Yes, 56. Why did you choose 56 and 35? Why didn't you choose 5.9?
Because they're in table 7, 56
Yes,
and 35.
because, yes, thank you so much. Excellent. Could you please, Jumana said what Ibrahim answered? Jumana? Jumana?
Yes, yes.
Could you please repeat what Ibrahim said?
That C equal
2 pi r. This is the rule.
Okay.
And
The question we were talking about what, Juman? Zena. Thank you, Juman.
Yes, I'm
Zena.
here.
Yes.
Yes.
Could you please tell me when we can use 22 over 7 for pi?
It is when we use if it was a radius, and if it was a diameter, then we will use 3.14.
No. No.
Or is
Ibrahim
it the
said,
opposite?
Ibrahim said 56, we can use it to calculate the, to substitute as a value of pi in case if we want to answer the question without using calculator. And he said also that we can use 35 for pi. Why? Why he didn't choose 5.9?
I can't hear. What he didn't choose what?
Why he didn't choose 5.9? He chose 56 and 35. He said if we want to calculate the third question with 35, he will choose C equal pi times D because already we have the diameter. So please, why did he choose circumference? It will be equal 22 over 7 multiply 35. Why did he choose 22 over 7? Why he didn't choose C equal 3.14? If there anyone can tell me? If there anyone can tell me why did he choose 35?
it's in 777.
Thank you. Who is talking?
Yes, good.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, because it's multiple of 7. Because it's easy to pencil now or to simplify. Divided by 7, it will be equal 1. Divided by 7, it will be equal 5. Then 5 times 22, it will be 110 units or inch, whatever, according to the unit in the question. Then if we have a diameter or the radius multiple of 7, so it's more easier to choose by the value of pi equal 22 over 7. Okay? Any questions so far about this?
No.
Let's move to another question. To calculate the circumference of a semicircle. We want to calculate the circumference of a semicircle. What the meaning of semicircle, grade 7? The meaning of semicircle?
Half of a circle.
Half of the circle, yes. If I want to calculate the circumference of a semicircle, how we will calculate it? If I have the diameter for this circle equal 35, the diameter for this circle is 14. Okay, and I want to calculate the perimeter for this figure. So do you have a question in your book, page 270, question number 23. In your book, page 270, question number 23. Could you please, anyone can read and tell me what we are going to do in this question?
Can I read, Miss?
Yes, but before you will read, I'm sorry,
Can I read?
yes, sure. I want to explain something. If you want to calculate the circumference of a semicircle, so I will divide my answer into 2 parts. Could you please give me a rule to calculate the circumference of a semicircle? Or this figure in front of you. The circumference of a semicircle, it will be by r only. So again, the circumference of the circumference of a semicircle equal, huh? Equal what? Circumference of a semicircle. We said the circumference of a circle is 2 by r, right? If you will write half,
So it's by r.
yes, thank you. It will be half time 2 by r, right? Then you can cancel 2 divided by 2 equal 1, 2 divided by 2 equal 1. So like Zena said, circumference of a semicircle, it will be by r, right? Then the circumference of a semicircle equal by r. What about if you have a shape like this and you want to calculate its parameter? So this shape in front of us now consists of what? This shape in front of us now consists of what? If we will imagine that you are going to start from this point to take a tour, this point, okay? And you will go around the figure. Then you will move like this. You will take all this curve and you will come here and then you will back to the same point. Then this figure in front of you now consists of what? Semicircle and diameter. So if you want to calculate the parameter of the figure in front of you now, it will be by r, this is the circumference of the semicircle, plus diameter. Ahmad Saber, you are here? Ahmad Saber.
Yes.
Then if you want to calculate a figure takes this shape, how you are going to calculate it? This figure consists of what? This figure consists of what? This curve represent what, ya Ahmed? This curve represent what? Semicircle. This curve represent what? Ahmed?
Semicircle.
Semicircle. And to back to the point, you have to add what? You have to add what? The diameter. Then we will back to question in our book page 270, question number 23. Okay, Zaina, read please.
Okay. A museum groundskeeper is creating a semicircle statuary garden with a diameter of 30 feet. There will be a fence around the garden. The fence is costing 9.25 per linear foot. How much will the fencing cost altogether?
Okay, how we can solve this question, Yazina? Do you know how we can solve this question?
He said that he is creating. Yes, he said that he is creating a semicircle garden with diameter of 30 feet.
Okay, then could you please?
And he said that he will put a fence around it.
Yes, so we will calculate what first?
We need to calculate the circumference first.
Yes. Could you please, all the class, you will try to solve this question. You have to join us. Solve this question, please. How we will calculate, I'm waiting for your answer. How we will calculate. Yes, please, try. I'm waiting for your answer. No one answer or what? In this case, he want to make a fence around the garden, right? He want to make a fence around the garden. Then the fence around the garden, it should go over the semicircle and then what? The diameter. So we will calculate half semicircle. It will be what? Semicircle. It will be what? The rule. We said at the top, the
Pi
semicircle,
r.
the circumference. Yes, it will be pi r plus what?
Plus the diameter.
Plus the diameter. Thank you. Then in this one, he said that the diameter was 30. So we will use for the diameter was 30. Right? Then we will calculate first by r, which it will be how many?
3.14 times 15.
14 times 15. This one, it will give us plus the diameter, which it was how many?
30.
30. What is the answer? It will be? What is the answer? It will be 3.14.
I will get my calculator.
Okay. Times 15 plus 30. It will be 77.1. This is circumference, so it will be feet. After that, he said that the cost 9.25 per linear foot, right? So how we will calculate the cost for this fence? How we will calculate the cost for the fence? The cost, it will be what? We found now that the total parameter for this figure, it will be 77.1, and the cost for each 1 foot is 9.25. So we have to multiply by 9.25 times 9.25. So the answer.
Wait. Okay. The answer is I'm doing it.
700.
Can I see his answer?
Yes.
It's 730.18.
713.17. Okay.
17.
0.17. If you want to approximate, it will be 713.18. So the idea to solve this question, if you have a figure takes semicircle, which is half circle, so we will calculate the circumference around it, and then we will add its diameter. Okay, so in our lesson today, we studied how we can use the circumference to solve real world problems, and how we will calculate the circumference by using 2 different ways, in case if you have a diameter or in case if you have a radius. Okay. Any question? Yes.
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 And the cost, you said 77.1 times 9.225, but even though
5, yes, okay, it's
yes.
only 2. Thank you so much. But the answer is the same because I typed it on the calculator 25. Thank you to remind me. Thank you, Zaina. Okay, so the answer, it will be 713.17 or 0.18 approximately. And